Half-Wits of the Week features the lady who cried Ebola.
And on Trivial Facts, sweeten your sweet tooth with candy facts.
The mystery continues in Who Done It, and Gnome News fills you in on all the latest happenings for Veterans Week.
And finally, see what happens to Brando when she receives an attitude adjustment on Videots Unleashed.
Welcome to Half-Wits of the Week, where we show you the strangest news about the dumbest people out there. I'm Michael. A woman in Columbus, Ohio found herself at the center of a 911 hoax and is now pending investigation and charges. The woman, who called 911 insisting on help for her sister, who had a fever of 107 degrees, decided that emergency services weren't responding fast enough, and called again claiming that her sister might have Ebola. When asked whether the sister had been in Africa in the last 21 days, the woman told the dispatcher that she had. Police and paramedics quickly arrived at the scene, roping off the house with crime scene tape and wearing hazmat suits, only to discover that the story was a complete hoax. Columbus Public Health Representative Jose Rodriguez wasn't too happy with the woman who cried Ebola, calling it a drain on first responders and a real waste of resources. In other news, a New Zealand man had a brief lapse in judgment with a careless Facebook post. Police had posted a mugshot of Samuel Evan Lake to their Facebook page, looking for information that might lead to the man's arrest. Later, Samuel himself commented on the police post, saying, "I need to get a new mugshot." The police department responded by saying, "Come and see us and we'll do it at no charge." To which Lake replied, "If only they were as good at finding me as they were with comebacks." I think we'll likely see that updated mugshot pretty soon. Well, those are this week's Half-Wit stories. Tune in next week for more strange news about the dumbest people out there. I'm Michael. See ya.
The actual flavor of circus peanuts is banana.
During World War II, Tootsie Rolls were added to soldier rations because of their durability in all weather conditions.
The U.S. produces more chocolate than any other country in the world, but the Swiss consume the most, followed closely by the United Kingdom.
Why is bubblegum pink? When it was invented, pink was the only food dye on hand.
Cotton candy was invented by a dentist.
Americans purchase nearly 600 million pounds of candy a year for Halloween.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? On average, a licking machine designed by engineering students at Purdue needed 364.
The FDA set up a hotline for parents who are concerned about their children exploding from mixing Pop Rocks and soda.
Less than 2% of the calories in the American diet are supplied by candy.
If Brock's laid out the candy corn kernels it sells each year from end to end, they would wrap around the earth 4.25 times.
Even though the economy is tightening everyone's budget, that does not stop them from splurging a bit on this one holiday. The average American household spends $44 a year on Halloween candy.
In Europe, during the Middle Ages, the high cost of sugar made sugar candy a delicacy available only to the wealthy.
Which state searched the most for organic candy? A. Colorado, B. Oregon, C. Washington, or D. Kentucky. Tune in next week to see which answer is correct. Now last week we asked you what this word meant. And for those of you who guessed lung disease, you are correct.
Hello, my name is Agent Zero. The boss lady had me set up camp at Northeastern Wisconsin Technical College to try and solve the many recent crimes happening there. I'm joined by my partner, a very special agent named Dweezil, and with us is a rookie named Short Timer. And these are our stories. So, with these 2 dead, that brings our count to 3 dead and 3 people missing.
We're missing only 4 sacks of meat. I'd say that's pretty good.
Okay, for one, why would you put it like that? And 2, why is that even good?
The 3 guys might not be dead, and we could have 6 sacks of meat.
Oh yeah. That's still a very weird way to put it though. What do you know about these 2 new victims that we have?
Shay was stabbed 1,000 times and was found in Pat's office. And Elizabeth was hanging in the editing room for a couple days.
Why didn't anyone say anything?
They thought she was a prop. You know, it's Halloween.
Anyone else notice the pattern with these victims?
Yeah. The first 3 are men, they go missing. Next 3 are women, and they wind up murdered.
So, we're dealing with somebody who doesn't like women.
Exactly.
Maybe it was the 3 guys that are missing. I mean, they're missing, and then we have 3 bodies, killed 3 different ways.
Yeah, that makes sense too. Alright, the suspects we have now are Robin, the 3 guys missing, and Pat Sachs.
Wait, why Pat Sachs?
Look at him. Doesn't he look like he could kill his students?
Yeah, looks like he could.
Oh, I can see that. So, how are we going to find out who's doing this?
We're gonna go back to the original crime scene where it all started, see if anything got overlooked. Short timer, you go and question Mr. Pat Sachs, see if he knows anything. Alright, let's do this, man.
Does anything look out of place?
Well, nothing looks out of place, really. Although Gnome is missing, but I checked that before. There's nothing wrong with it. I think they got those everywhere. It's like the school mascot or something. No. Calm down, Dweezil. It's just a woman. Who are you?
I'm Zio, but he knows that.
Yeah, you insulted me the whole time.
Insulting Dweezil is the first step to becoming my friend. What do you want?
I'm not dumb. I've seen the patterns. 3 guys are missing, and 3 girls have been murdered.
Wow, she's smart.
Indeed. You looking for a job? I'll fire Dweezil so you can work with us.
No, I don't want that.
What do you want, protection?
No, I want you to protect the guys in my group.
Wow, she wants to protect all of her group members without protecting herself. How touching.
No. I want you to protect those 3 so I don't fail. Once you're done protecting them, you can protect me.
Putting yourself before others. I like that attitude. It's the second step to becoming my friend. You sure you don't want to work with us?
Oh, no. I don't like touching dead people. What?
You look a little familiar. You wouldn't know anything about evil clowns robbing banks, would you?
Look, no. I don't know what you're talking about. Just protect the guys, and then protect me. Okay? Bye!
Wait a minute. Son of a...
I guess I'll leave then.
Welcome to Gnome News. I'm Robin.
And I'm Bailey.
It's Veterans Week. It's time to honor the American veterans. From the 10th to the 14th, there are events taking place for the students to participate in.
The 10th was the opening ceremony of raising the flag in front of the Student Center. It was also the Veteran Resources Center's open house.
The 11th is the Vietnam Veterans of America memorabilia display. You can view the display in the Commons between 9 and 3.
The 12th is a veteran food for thought taking place in the lecture hall from 11 to 1 and 4 to 6. An individual will talk to us about how war affects our generation.
The 13th is the Laugh and Lunch with the GIs of Comedy. It takes place in the executive dining room between 11:30 and 12:30.
The 14th is the last day of Veterans Week. There will be a closing ceremony taking place in front of the Student Center.
The Physical Therapist Assistance Program is offering a free massage opportunity on the 14th. They accept both appointments and walk-ins.
A donation of $10 is recommended and appreciated. You can email the PTA for more information.
On the 17th, there is a Getting Started session for prospective students. They can come in and learn about things such as admission process, program requirements, and financial aid.
There is a food for thought about Japanese taiko drum and dance. Come join in on the 18th and listen to the powerful music.
And last but not least, if your birthday's in November, you need to head on down to student involvement and get your treat.
That concludes this week's coverage.
Until next time, God bless.
That was completely uncalled for yesterday.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. This isn't funny anymore. Truce.
Fine, just as I was starting to have fun.
Well, to make it up to you, I'll download your attitude adjustment.
Really?
Yeah, come over here. I'll plug you in. Memory enhancement, $500? I'm paying freaking $500. There, copy, save it, and eject.
Wow, that was harsh. I feel different. Weird, different.
Features, sonic screen.
Activating fire breath.
Said it, I didn't actually click it. Oh God!
Thanks for watching, and make sure to tune in next week for another episode of TC Weekly.